Anyways, let's get to my next meme. I want to go with Charleston. I want to go with Charleston White. We're gonna dive in.
Let me jump in here. I gotta get back set.
I think
he ain't know what
everything that you're saying has some truth to it. It's just the delivery. You standing, there's no denying that you're standing for and by your people.
Well, here's the thing. When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. They weren't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. Yeah. The delivery?
Start twerking.
Yeah. I like girls kissing girls where I'm from. And that's on the radio. Girls on girls. That's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. They really, that nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them talking about booty hole. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up in my delivery. Don't do me like that. And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery. Hey, yo, Easy, why you wear your pants like that? I wear my pants like that because that's easy access, baby. Easy, why you talk like that? I talk like that to get my point across. Because when I wasn't talking like that, wearing a bow tie, y'all wasn't paying me no attention. And I was going to the Supreme Court, changing laws and legislations in this country. I was working with over 50 U.S. congressional members, from Ted Cruz to Mark Rubio, Senator John Cornyn. I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. I had done a study with News 21, Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Y'all wasn't paying attention then. So, nigga, I gave y'all what y'all want. A ignorant motherfucking nigga that talk like them rappers. Now y'all listening. Now y'all paying attention, huh? I got y'all attention. Checkmate. Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We fucked up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery. 5% of children now are catching HIV from ages 13 to 21. What y'all worried about? 85% of the new chlamydia, all the new cases of teenagers. What y'all so caught up about? Nigga, only 35% of most kids in inner cities can read on or above their grade level. What the fuck are y'all talking about? These kids can't read. Come on, my nigga. So if we gonna be real, let's be real. I'm not bashing the black woman in her BBLs. I'm not bashing the black woman because she wearing eyelashes. I'm not.
That was a lot of great.
Niggas get upset because I'm talking about the men. Right there. That's what he was about to round off.
Mad about George Floyd? Are we still mad about police shooting? Is that why we not kneeling no more? Are we still boycotting the NFL? What happened to all these things? What happened? Nigga, because I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice while y'all stuck on my delivery. I'm still mad why ain't now motherfucker tore up the country behind Tamir Rice. Baby Tamir Rice at that. Since we so in tune.
I think we missed the part where you rounded that statement off.
But no, I think everything he's saying is like on point.
That was my favorite. I'm glad I didn't overlook that in there because that was actually
ironically enough, my meme was on this exact topic. Different person, same topic.
So on point because like you say, we can make excuses for all the music and all of that, but at the end of the day, there's an effect that the said music has, and said music is being pushed not by people who want to see our best benefit. It's it's exploitative. They're taking advantage, and they're doing it at the the detriment of the community. So it has to be said. Somebody needs to be, and I'm glad it's finally getting the proper light that it should.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, everybody once you start stepping on folk toes, then they're gonna find a reason to blame something as to why it's wrong. You talking about delivery at the end of the day, bro, he's absolutely right. We listen and take in all this stuff all the time. Yeah. And then want to talk about, oh, well, he's talking too straightforward. Like, what are we supposed to? You know what I mean? What do you want? You're too straightforward. What do you want, bro? So you want to pacify it when somebody telling you about yourself, but then you want to sit and be entertained by a whole bunch of BS.
No,
it's actually I don't agree with everything anybody say. When people talk about Dr. Umar, I don't agree with everything Dr. Umar says. I don't agree with everything Charleston White says. I don't agree with everything anybody says. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to write somebody out that's actually speaking and trying to push the culture forward.
Well, when you're right, you're right. I mean,
and you can be wrong and be right in the same conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
I got a meme that kind of might push this
Hold on,
conversation.
I wanted to hear what you had to say before we move forward.
Oh, I don't think that it's
still
a lot to really to like disagree or like I agree with pretty much everything that y'all said. I think that all right, so I guess this is where the line of the conversation probably is best at. Do I think what he's doing is most effective? No. What he said just now, that long diatribe, was perfect and it made sense. But a lot of the conversation between him and Cam was that the idea of, okay, you have the people's attention. Are you still going to keep doing this thing though? Because most people aren't receiving what you're saying. And there's a lot of good fruit to what you're saying. You have a really good background. Like, you've went through the experiences from like literally a kid. He goes through his entire life story on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of fruit to what he's saying. You've gotten the crowd. You've gotten the attention that you need. At what point do you take away some of like the harshness that's driving away most of the people to listen and actually feed the people? And I think that having a great message underneath like everything that you're saying that's wild and crazy is cool, but is it effective? Probably not. Like, it's some good shit to say and it's a sound bite for Instagram and shit, but is his impact actually really, really being felt as much as it probably could be? I would probably say not. Especially if you watch the interview and they stood on the Deion Sanders part for a while. And a piece of it was because of behind the scenes, he kind of like spoke to the idea that it's not really fuck Deion Sanders, but like, I'm speaking for these kids, so fuck Deion Sanders. But all he would ever say is fuck Deion Sanders, and then he'll run down his list and then like, and fuck his old lady and da 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 da. Yeah. And like, I think that he had like his actual point for like the Deion Sanders shit. I kind of stand on that side of things, but nobody's actually hearing that because as soon as you say fuck his old lady, it's like, all right.
I get what you're saying. So we're going beyond the meme itself, but I understand what you're saying. At what point is the sound bite no longer, or the character that you're trying to portray no longer effective?
Or get in and get out. Like, you got the attention now. Say all the good shit right
now. Well, it becomes like
you can even do it in the same video.
Yeah,
like fuck Deion, da da da, and then drop a bunch of gems, and then like, all right, at the end you can wrap it up. Well, it's really not, but this character is meant to speak for the voices of these kids that feel abandoned after you came and sat in their mama's house and played daddy. And like, you can run that and it all, you did everything at the exact same time,
and it be more or actually effective, because I understand what you're saying. Like, this, the way that he presents is ineffective. For if the goal is to push people forward, just complaining about the problem, which we all know, and then like dragging it and being so disrespectful and
because people only hear the disrespect.
Right.
Again, like the fuck Nipsey Hussle. I care about Aramis. But most times, most people just stays on the
Nipsey Hussle. And then a lot of people don't even know that that's his real name. So that just goes completely over your head. And
well, it becomes counterproductive at a point. Exactly. You have to, once you have the attention, the thing you did to get the attention ain't necessarily always the thing that's going to work once you have the attention. So that's why you always got to, you got to evolve, and you got to check in and see, how your progress and your process is doing.
All right, Tom.